Hello everybody. In this time we are talking about budgeting process. We start from the goals of the budgeting process. Budgeting is critical process for any business in several ways. The first way is in the planning of actual operations. The process gets managers to consider how conditions may change and what steps they need to take, while also allowing managers to understand how to address problems when they arise. Second, evaluate the performance of managers. Budgeting provides a means of informing managers of how well they are performing in meeting targets they have set. The third, coordinates the activities of the organizations. Budgeting encourages managers to build relationships with the other parts of the operation and understand how the various departments and teams interact with each other and how they all support the overall organizations. Fourth, control activities. Managers can compare actual spending with the budget to control financial activities. Fifth, communicating plans to various managers. Communicating plans to managers is an important social aspect of the process, which ensures that everyone gets a clear understanding of how they support the organization. It encourages communication of individual goals, plans, and initiatives which all roll up together to support the growth of the business. It also ensures appropriate individuals are made accountable for implementing the budget. And six, motivates managers to strive to achieve the budget goals. Budgeting gets managers to focus on participation in the budget process. It provides a challenge or target for individuals and managers by linking their compensation and performance relative to the budget. And then, why the budgeting process is vital. Companies balance their budgets for the same reason individuals do, by keeping track of the time and amounts of income and expenditures. It's possible to set realistic goals, track deviations in planning, and enforce corrective action. Without enough cash, a business cannot sustain itself. But the advantages of the budgeting process are a little more complex than that. What the first? Setting expectations. Once a budget sets a spending target for a particular project, then the teams can work with those expectations in mind. They can set their own deadlines and allocate resources according to the company's master budget. Second, facilitating collaborations. Departments should not be siloed. Budgeting is the perfect opportunity to connect the finance teams with the rest of the business. Everyone gets a chance to talk about priorities, expectations, funding, and goals. The finance department gets to share guidance. The third, aligning resource allocation to the goals of the business. Think about what part of the company deserves more money this quarter. For instance, if product sales are down this month, it may be wise to allocate more of the budget to sales and marketing. We know a company with a strong budgeting process in place is also seen as more trustworthy when it comes to third-party partnerships. And for instance, if you ever need to borrow a business loan, your lender will likely want to know how well you've followed budgets in the past. And then the main areas of focus while preparing the budget are the first about objectives. They are basically business goals that are developed at a high level strategy at the beginning of the business. For example, increasing the amount spent by each customer at your retail store is a business objective. The second, strategies. These are ways in which you plan to achieve objectives. Organizations may develop one or more strategies to achieve business goals. Customer spending can be increased by expanding product offerings or promotions or sourcing new suppliers. The third, reviews. Once strategies are framed and implemented, the next step is to evaluate the effectiveness of these strategies. For effective evaluation, you need to set specific evaluation criteria or performance indicators. Performance indicators like average weekly spending per customers or average price changes can be considered while evaluating the effectiveness of strategies. Fourth, targets. Setting quantifiable and time-based targets for specific budgeting period is important in the budgeting process, and the process of project team must aim at reaching these targets by the end of the budgeting period. Increasing the volume of sales in certain products by a certain time can be considered a target. And then the benefits of a budget process. By creating budget, businesses gain better control over their finances with these benefits. The first benefit is about ensure that income aligns with expenses. The second, plan ahead for emergencies. The third, prevent overspending. Fourth, identify areas for improvement. Fifth, you know how and when to allocate resources. And the sixth, reduce unnecessary costs. I think it is enough for this session. Thanks for watching, and don't forget give this channel with your like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you.